Good afternoon, Sunny Coasters. Grant here from Buderim Driving School. Today I want to talk to you about a common occurrence that has repeatedly come to my attention, and much more so in recent days, and that is people who contact myself and other driving schools for a lesson immediately before their driving test, having never had lessons before. And the most common question that is associated with the booking of this driving test is, I want you to teach my son or daughter everything they need to know for the driving test. This is impossible. This cannot occur in one lesson. It is just not practical, and I want to explain to you why. The learner driving system requires a learner to get 100 hours over a 12-month period in order to obtain good driving skills and improve and retain their knowledge of the driving Australian road rules and become safe, responsible, defensive drivers, so that they are able to maintain a safe standard, so when they get their Ps, they can go out on their own and make it home safe every night. That's the goal of the learner system. The requirements of the test are very specific, and then the exact criteria is not covered in the Prep-L test. It's not covered in the hazard perception test. And what I've found is most parents are generally unaware of the specific requirements because they were not subjected to the same requirements when they got their license. Driving road rules change, and driving requirements and the driving test has also changed over a significant period of time, and parents don't know the specific requirements. It's not their fault, they just don't know what they don't know. This is where driving instructors come in. Now, we teach not only the requirements of the test, but all the other very specific, unique, road-related driving skills to keep drivers safe and teach them how to make it home every night without subtracting from the population. That is what we do. But you cannot come to me or another driving school the day or the week before your test, having never had driving lessons before, which is often the case, and expect me to be able to teach your son or daughter all the requirements of the driving test. It is just not going to happen. Generally, and this is very general, it will take me at least 5 one-hour lessons to get a student up to the required standard to pass the driving test if they've never had driving lessons before, despite all the best well-intentioned efforts of their parents. At least 5 lessons, okay, as a general rule. So if you come to me and say, my test is tomorrow, or my son and daughter's test is tomorrow, can you teach them everything they need to know? My answer to you is going to be no, I cannot. I will obviously do my best. I will happily teach them to the best of my ability as much as humanly possible, but I do not physically have the time to teach all the requirements of the test. So I cannot guarantee success, cannot guarantee a pass in the driving test if they do not have a sufficient number of lessons to get their skill levels and knowledge to the point where I'm comfortable and they're confident and competent that they're going to pass the test. Please consider this. Okay, this happens a lot, and it is not setting your child up for success. It is not setting them up to be a safe defensive driver. It is not best practice. It is not the best way to do things. Please consider it. This is Grant, Buderim Driving School, signing off. Bye for now.